Hi guys, welcome to my channel Chaos Before Cosmos. If you are new around here, my name is Kerry. You guys have been here before, OGs and homies. How's everybody doing? How are my Leos going? So we are doing a Leo live stream today for you guys. I almost wasn't going to do it, and then I was like, no, it's alright. If I'm a little bit late today, it's alright. I know it's for you guys over on the other side, it's Saturday night, so and my Leo collective on a Saturday night will probably just be at home, chilling, kicking back, you know, not out and about, running amok, getting in trouble. All right, Leo, let's get into the daily jazz first, and then we will get into this reading. Today is Sunday where I'm located. It's Sunday the 28th of, I was about to say January. Okay, so something about January could be significant. Now, it's interesting that I've said January. January will show up a little bit later once we get through the first initial daily jazz. So January could be significant for somebody. Capricorn energy could also be very significant in this reading. So your career could be significant. 10th house. For those of you guys that have got a Leo in your 10th house as well. Okay, that could be very significant. Leo North Node placements. Anyway, let's get back to the daily jazz. It's the 28th of June 2026. That breaks down to 161, the number 8. Sunday is ruled by the sun, Leo energy. The sun's in Cancer right now. We've got the moon sitting in Sagittarius. So full moon energy as well coming up, guys. Also, we've got Jupiter, which is about to fire up for you guys, Leo. So again, you know, the next 12 months or so, really take advantage of this growth, this light being seen, the luck, the abundance. All right, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of 8s as well at the moment, double 8s, triple 8s, financial abundance and material success. Could be headed towards some of you guys that have been working on some things for quite some time. For those of you guys that have just sort of gotten started, or you're at the sort of halfway point, something like that, Leo, it could be a sign that what you're doing is paying off. Your hard work's starting to pay off, or it's about to start paying off. Okay, so all right, let's get some oracle out to start with for your message. Turn down for what, Leo? That was Little John, right? Released in 2013, the number 6. So I don't know. Again, like if you're feeling like you're being watched, Leo, well, maybe you are, right? Maybe it's time to shine your light that little bit brighter. Little John is a Capricorn, so again, a lot of this could be around your career. Okay, so Leo, don't dim your light when it comes to your career, what you're doing. Okay, if other people, you know, you might have energies that you know, you might have some friction with when it comes to your career, what you're doing for work, especially those of you guys that are in leadership positions. You do you, boo, right? Don't turn your light down for anything, Leo. All right. Retrograde looks like it's retrograding hard on my screen over here. I got shit just like wigging out all over the place. All right. Yeah, no, man, that's just feels like it's going to give me a seizure. All right, Leo, let's get it. Let's get it, baby. It's got 2 that came out. Back, responsibility, support, security issues, right? So, I don't know, some of you guys might be feeling a lot of responsibility at the moment. Some of you guys could be feeling a little bit under pressure as well. Pressure as way, right? Interesting. Wait, give me 1 second. Spirit's like, I need to, yeah. Holy shit. Okay, so somehow what I've just said led me to Googling the spiritual meaning, right? So it's just led me back to the ash tree, right? So if you guys know the story about the ash tree in Celtic and Norse mythology, it's a symbol of like the world tree, connects to the heavens and the earth and the underworld, right? So I don't know, that could be significant for somebody as well, right? You could be feeling, again, very connected to everything right now, Leo. There could be, again, like some things that maybe have been weighing you down, but I'm getting the sense of like you guys are carrying a lot of responsibility at the moment. You could maybe feel like you need a little bit more support, right? And that support could actually be coming in. So taking steps with foot that came out. So again, like some of you guys could be moving, going on some sort of journey here, jumping into something, okay? Some of you guys also might be standing your ground when it comes to, we've got blood that came out next. So some of you guys could be really standing your ground when it comes to issues with family, okay? I'm getting as well this this card here with blood talks about strength. So with foot and that strength, I know again somebody needs to make sure that they're really standing their ground here when it comes to issues that are surrounding family. If you guys are having issues with your family at the moment, right? Stand your ground with whatever that is. Some of you guys maybe need to walk away from some responsibilities that aren't really your responsibility either, Leo, right? Again, put yourself where you see fit in these messages, right? So I'm getting a bit of mixed messages for a few different Leo type energies. Yeah, so some of you guys need to really express, if you're dealing with family at the moment and you're having any family situations going on, Leo, it's time that you express yourself, okay? Let people know how you really feel. And make sure you stand up for yourself, right? Stand up for what is right for you guys as well, okay? Again, if you're taking care of responsibility, taking care of business, or you've got a lot of responsibility, you know, again, protecting your boundaries here as well with any family issues that are coming up. You could also be feeling, though, a bit protective at the moment, self-protective too. If it's, again, if I'm getting surrounding family or something like that, right? So you might be a little bit guarded when it comes to family. Maybe you need to be a little bit as well. What else do we need to see here, Spirit, for Leo? You could be feeling unsupported as well by family. Maybe you're not feeling like somebody's backing you or backing you up. You could feel like, again, like nobody's on your team when it comes to whatever you're doing, Leo, right? So I don't know, you're about to be seen though, right? So you are about to be seen for something. Yeah, so courage is here, right? Love, courage, strength. You're following your passions, Leo. You're following your passions. You could be really trying to, again, like gain support from certain people around you still, Leo. You know, again, not everybody's going to be supportive of what you're out here doing, all right? So you've got to learn to kind of, you know, be okay with what you're doing on your own sometimes. If, again, if family aren't supportive of what you're doing, maybe stop telling family members what it is that you're doing and just go about your business and do it, right? Eventually they're going to see what this is. I feel like as well, again, if you are dealing with family situations like this is actually impacting, like when it comes to your core values here, right? It's like it's impacting you on an emotional level when it comes to your core values. Ears coming out, right? It's like you just, maybe you just want to be heard, right? Heard out. There could also be a little bit of gossip. Maybe you could feel like people are talking about you behind your back too, Leo, about whatever this is that you're doing, all right? So, again, don't worry too much about the support you're not getting. You guys need to recognize where you guys are being supported right now as well for some of you. Also, you know, again, like be okay with not only hearing what you want to hear, but what you need to hear sometimes, right? Yeah, some things we just need to sacrifice. So, I don't know, Leo, you're just going to have to let this go. I don't know, this is, again, like coming up around the full moon as well. So, maybe there's something that you need to release around this full moon, okay? Get ready to move into, yeah, processing, right? So, purify with the digestive. So, yeah, just something that you need to kind of clear out here maybe before this full moon comes through. So, you know, write this out if you need to. If you need to express some sort of emotions and you can't with whoever this is or whoever these members of your family, whoever this is that you're connected to that isn't exactly being supportive of what you're doing, write it out. Write out how you feel. If you can't talk to them, right, burn it out into the air before the full moon or on the full moon, right, whatever you guys want to do, but release that energy before again this energy shift changes. All right, where do you want me to go next, Spirit? What are we looking at next? What should we look at next? All right, let's look at your second house, Leo. Let's look at what's going on in your second house, seeing as Turn down for what with your 888s, right? Again, this is talking about finances. Again, Little John's Capricorn. Life path number 9, right? So 9th house, spirituality, philosophy, higher learning. Distant travel. Song was released 2013, number 6, right? So Virgo energy. 6th house, home, family, past could be significant. All right, let's have a look. All right, let's talk about your 2nd house here. So your money, possessions, and security. What have we got going on for Leo? Leo, it looks like here the Lovers and the Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck here, Wheel of Fortune, right? So it looks like there's some sort of exciting news that could be coming in, a good message that could be coming in here. Maybe you've been looking for something, or you've decided to make some sort of move here. There's some sort of change that's taking place, some sort of good luck, good fortune that could be happening just up ahead here for you guys. Again, especially if you guys are seeing 8s, right? The Sun, bang, Leo, right? Again, good times ahead for somebody, right? Good times ahead. 2 of Cups. For some of you guys, this could be in a business partnership as well. You could be teaming up with another individual, okay? If you are in a relationship, there could be some good news surrounding your finances, or there could be some sort of increases here within your security at the moment. A lot of emotional fulfillment here, emotional balance here with the King of Cups coming out. King of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles. So, yeah, it's very, very balanced at the moment, or things are going to very much balance out for you guys, Leo, when it comes to your money, okay? So if things have been a little bit slow, or, you know, not quite where you wanted them to be, it looks like we've got increases that could be happening, again, up ahead. This could be in the next couple of weeks for some of you guys. The Chariot, yeah, so again, like things are going to be driving forward here, or you're going to be able to push forward with something, okay? This could be as well, for some of you guys, you might be waiting on finances to start new projects and things like that, or to reinvest, okay? So as I said that, yeah, it could be new projects here that you're wanting to move forward into, or that you're going to be investing into. King of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles underneath that. So all looks kind of good there, heading up or up ahead there with your finances, Leo, your security. Let's where shall we go next? Actually, let's give a little roll of the dice over here, shall we? Oh, right. Oops, where'd we go? All right. Ooh, Pluto in number 5, Libra. Right. So there could be some sort of changes here. There could be some sort of transformation here, a rebirth when it comes to romantic connections, partnerships, Leo, like romantic partnerships, things like that. So there could be some sort of transformation that's taking place, or that's about to take place for some of you guys when it comes to romance and your love life, basically. All right, so let's have a look what else we got going on here for my Leos. Aries, Uranus, and 8. All right. You could also be feeling quite ambitious at the moment, Leo, to make some sort of changes as well. Okay, so you could have a lot of drive and a lot of energy here to push forward with some sort of changes here. Maybe you could also be rebelling against something as well for some of you guys, or I'm just getting the energy of like somebody maybe shaking things up a little bit. I don't know if you about you guys, Leo, but for me personally, like I've just been getting this natural energy to want to like push harder, right? Like it just seems to be like the energy for me seems to be increasing. So it's like I need to start planning out some more things to kind of utilize that energy, right? So again, like the Jupiter moving into Leo is also going to make you feel like a lot more energetic and things like that. So you might have a little bit more pep in your step whilst we've got Jupiter in our sign as well. A lot of you guys are going to start feeling a lot more seen. Again, like this is a really good time for expansion, especially for those of you guys that have careers in the online world, right, in the public eye. You know, again, don't turn your light down for anything, Leo. Now, this also means like, you know, not turning your light down on the not so good parts too, right? It's about authenticity, right? But don't downplay yourself just to make other people feel comfortable. If other people are feeling uncomfortable, that's a good thing, because it becomes a source of their, it's a source for them to be able to have a look at their selves, right? So don't be afraid if you're triggering people or things like that. Obviously, don't go around, instigating and, intentionally trying to ruffle feathers, but you don't have to pull back, or you don't have to hold back in this time. You can just be you, all right? There could also be, for some of you guys, we've got Libra coming out the 4th and Uranus. So there could be some unpredictable changes when it comes to partnerships if you're in a home situation, if you've got a family with somebody in particular. Let's just get a little bit more on that, Spirit said. Let's just have a little check into what that might be for you guys. So this is for those of you guys that, 4 of Wands, that share a family, a home with somebody at the moment. King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this could be with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, for those of you guys that are still in situations. Leo, for those of you guys that are still fucking around in situations with Taurus, Virgo, Cappies that are not in the upright, baby. Like, come on, we should be well beyond this point. Now, Spirit, I like keep going because it could be something else that we're seeing here that's coming up. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, 9 of Wands. So, okay, Spirit said, yep, cute, that's why. Okay. So, why is this? So, for some of you guys, there it is. Okay, this is the why. The why is here. So for some of you guys, this could be somebody that you've already separated from. Maybe somebody is thinking of making a bit of a comeback, right? Any kind of fool could see. There was something in everything about you, Leo, right? There was something in everything about you, baby. What, you're just realizing this now, whoever you are, cross-watcher? We're just realizing now that we've missed some sort of opportunity. Now, this could be somebody that you dealt with briefly in the past as well, right? But I'm getting for some of you guys, this was deeper, right? This is home, family. This was, the marriage and the 4 walls, right? The 4 walls that drove you to insanity. Anyway, Leo, 2 of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Cups is in reverse. So I don't know if there was any kind of third-party situation. Yeah, this person's got some bad karma, some shit that's going on. Yeah, don't really want to go too far into that. This person's not feeling very enthusiastic about life right now. There could have been some sort of situation or with a third party. I'm not seeing that just yet, but it wouldn't surprise me if we did see that somewhere in the cards. It looks like, again, there was some sort of disharmony here between you and this individual. This person maybe hasn't been able to move on or hasn't found new love, isn't able to find new love. This person could still be on their own. This person maybe hasn't gone anywhere with the Chariot in reverse here. So somebody's feeling maybe like making a bit of a comeback. Okay, so just be mindful of that. We are obviously seeing, we're obviously going to see this energy in retrograde season. Doesn't mean that it's going to 100% fucking happen, Leo, right? Remember, thoughts are energy. All right, so we'll pick up on that in the cards. Doesn't mean that that's going to be the actual physical action somebody takes, right? So intention is energy, right? So that's, again, don't get too carried away with the, oh my God, my ex is going to come back. Like they might, but in a lot of cases we see that they don't, right? High Priestess in reverse. This person's definitely suppressing some sort of feelings here for you. Yeah, 6 of Cups. Definitely a past person situation. Again, you have children with this person as well. So this person feels a little bit burdened at the moment. They're feeling very much isolated. But again, there's also been no transformation here, okay? You can see through this person quite clearly, right? That they haven't changed. They're still the same person, or you're going to see that this person is still the same as they've always been, all right? So don't go down that path. If you don't need to, I am getting that, yeah, you've had this is definitely somebody that you've had children with, okay? So if you haven't had children with this person, I don't know, maybe you had to mother them a lot. Okay, this could be somebody that was very, very dependent on you emotionally. But yeah, it's like, it's done, right? Leo's like, we're done, it's done, So, but for those of you guys where, maybe you're not done, you should probably think about what you could potentially be getting back into if you go down that path, right? Also, guys, like, it's the full moon, so make sure that you're utilizing that energy to release any shit that you are still holding on to that isn't going to be in your best interests, all right? All right. Where do we want to go next? I don't know, Leos, why don't you tell me which other of your houses would you like to go through today? I normally go through your 2nd, your 3rd, your 5th, your 7th, and your 10th houses. Sometimes your 12th, but if my Leo is up in this chat, I've got a request for me to read into any of the houses. I'm happy to take my Leo's requests today. Do you guys want a love read? Do you guys want me to do your 5th house? Do you guys want me to do romance? You tell me. You tell me if you want me to do new love and romance for you guys, and I shall oblige today. But only today, Leo, because I'm in a good mood, right? I'm in a good mood, babies. So, and if nobody wants to suggest anything, that's fine. We'll do the stock standard use. Let's have a look though. In the meantime, new love, romance. Yeah, I know. I know what I know. It's all right. Everybody wants love, babies, right? We just don't want to hear about old shit so much, right? I'm actually happy to read the newer energies as opposed to reading anything old or anything karmic. All right, let's quickly though just have a little look-see here in your 3rd house. What could be happening over the next, say, week or two, Leo, right? Again, this read isn't for like too far up ahead because again, I'm trying to do these reads weekly for you guys, so that, we're just sort of getting the week ahead. But, on the off chance that I don't, let's set the intention that if I don't read, then this is going to be the energy for the next 2 weeks for you guys, right? And if I do happen to have the time, then it's this is what the next week's energy. All right, 3rd house, what's happening when it comes to communication? Who wants to talk to Leo? What, when, and why? Ooh, shit. Somebody you walked away from. 8 of Cups, the King of Wands, right? So you can have Aries, Leo, Sag that you walked away from in the past that could be wanting to communicate. There was definitely some sort of imbalance here. This could also be you've walked away from somebody here and we're seeing somebody who's got, okay, Spirit's like, yeah, just keep pulling a little bit. Just keep pulling a little bit. So I don't know if somebody was a little bit bitey, right? I want to say bitey, right? Queen of Swords in the reverse, King of Cups in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse. They weren't bitey. This person was fucking unhinged, right? So, Leo, it looks like you walked away, right, from a bit of an unhinged energy. So this unhinged energy could be wanting to communicate, could be reaching out to communicate, right? Again, I'm getting more so they want to, because it looks like maybe this person can't. 5 of Pentacles. I don't know, again, whether you've cut this person off, right, and left them out. Maybe, yeah, you've cut them off. 10 of Swords. 5 Pentacles, 10 of Swords. You've cut this person off completely, right? So maybe there could be no way that this person could communicate with you anyway. This person, if they do still have access, this person is definitely going back and forth on whether they should reach out and communicate. Would Leo want to hear from this person? For those that haven't got this person blocked, would Leo want to hear from this person? You don't have the fucking patience for it, Leo. You don't have the patience for whatever this is, whoever this energy is. No. You're like, no. You're a hard no on that. You've released it. Like, you've just, like, anything from the past here, you're like, it's done. Whoever's still got them open, I was going to say, whoever's still got them open for communication, they obviously, if they've got access, they're probably hesitating. If they are hesitating, Spirit, why are they hesitating to reach out to Leo? Ooh. This person feels like you've made a decision here, like, or that you're holding something. Ooh, somebody can feel like you're holding something against them, right? Or that you're judging this person, like you've made your judgment here, you've made your decision, right? Yeah, and your decision is this: you don't want to work with this person. You could have told this person, you don't quite match my skills, right? Like we don't mesh well, we don't gel well, we're not equals. This person here, also knows, Leo, that you think that they've got these ulterior motives, right? When it comes to finances, right? This person's greedy and that you're guarded towards them, right? Like you're protecting yourself from them. So if you know that cross watcher, oh, I just want to kiss and make up though, right? I just want to kiss and make up. Why? Why do you want to kiss and make up with Leo? And I'm going to say somebody's too scared to. High Priestess, yeah, because your intuition, Leo, is like, when it comes to this person, it's like spot on, right? Somebody here is like on their destined path here, right? This person's like in business, or could be like having a failed business, or their business is a failure right now. Yeah, you already caught something out about this person too, right? There's something that came out, or that you've caught out with this energy in the past, right? So this person doesn't want to have conflict though with you, but this person also wants something from you. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. They want you to give to them. Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is like this is like dating a juvenile, a teenager, you know, it's like that kind of energy. So, yeah, this person wants like some sort of like new start here with you, but I don't think this person has the balls, Leo, right? But again, like their motive, their intentions aren't they're not going to get past you, right? What's this person doing? This person could be doing something as well. What is this person doing? This person's still heartbroken, depressed. Three of Swords. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Bitch, they icy, right? This person's fucking cold. Whoever this person is, they're fucking cold. Calculated, maybe? This person, yeah, so this person could be sending some of you, again, depending on who you've dealt with, right, Leo, this person could be sending some sort of energy, right? There could be a bit of obsession here as well. Okay, the Devil to the Seven of Cups. Look at that. I just dropped half the deck, right? Two of Cups in the reverse. So I don't know, for some of you guys as well, if this person, you know, is into any forms of spirituality here, something of that nature. Somebody's getting frustrated too. There could also be a feminine energy that's getting frustrated with you too, Leo, right? Some sort of plan somebody's made isn't working, or some plans that somebody made, or something that somebody's been doing, right, is to try to get you worked up, right? The Moon, Queen of Wands in reverse, Two of Wands in the reverse. It's like I'm getting like somebody's playing around with shit they fucking shouldn't, all right? Is what I'm trying to say. Now, that's not for all of you guys. Don't trip. If you're not in a spiritual path, right, on a high committed spiritual journey, then this ain't your fucking read, right? Like, this could be for another reader. You could be a Leo who's another reader. Somebody could be trying to create illusions around your happiness too. Like, somebody could be trying to do illusion spells. Something also to impact your business as well for some of you. And your home and family, right? So, again, just make sure you're cleansing. This could also be somebody trying to attack your forward movement. If for those of you guys that are in, like, divine partnerships or, you know, high spiritual commitments with another person, they could be trying to impact those relationships too. Yeah, it's all to cause you some sort of frustration here, Leo, right? Somebody wants you to drop your guard, though. You're too protected, or you're too protected. You're guarding yourself too. You've got your walls up too high for somebody to get close enough to you, right? Like, this person's not having any, like, ooh. Somebody gets real tongue-tied. King of Wands in the reverse. Six of Wands in the reverse. Person's not having any success, all right? So this could be another fire sign for some of you guys. It could be a feminine energy. But somebody can't fuck with what you're doing. Oh, ain't that sad, right? Because Leo, baby, you're the magician, right? I'm telling you, you're out here manifesting some shit, right? And I'm talking to somebody that is basically doing what I'm doing. So shout out to whoever you are, Leo, right? Shout out to you because I understand, baby. I understand what that fucking energy is all about, right? You've got so much good stuff going on when it comes to your balance, right? And there's somebody that wants to steal that, take that away from you because they're unhappy. Why are they unhappy? Well, because look, they're the fucking devil, baby, right? Whoever this person is toxic. Take your toxicity, get the fuck up out of Leo's read, please and thank you. Let's get that bell, Leo. If you guys are sound sensitive, cover your ears because I'm going to ring this bell. Alrighty, Leos. Let's get into your new love. 122 on my screen, the number 5, some change, right? So again, some things can be changing here for you guys quite quickly when it comes to your love life. Man, how beautiful is that when you pick up the deck and you split that to the Ace of Raphael and the Ace of Swords. Clarity in love, right? Clear love. A clear path towards love, Leo. All right, let's get into your love portion of the read. Are you a Leo North Node, are you, Venus? Awesome. I love that for you. I love that for you. That makes me excited for you. Wait, I need to just check something. Hold up. Don't you just find people like really fucking interesting? I do. Look, humans, man, like fascinate me, you know? I was just like, I just thought I'd go back and have a look at some of the chats, right? I probably shouldn't. Thank God, Blue's there just, you know. Blue's like ninja spec for me today. All right, let's get into, I'm like, you know, I know you guys are waiting for your love read. I was just like, you know, it takes me a bit of time with my old eyes too, right? Just have to adjust and focus in on the little words and stuff. All right, new love. Let's have a look, Leo. What's going on when it comes to Leo and new love connections? Oh, I'll be with you, darling, soon. I'll be with you when the stars start falling. Destiny, baby, right? Destiny. End of delays when it comes to your love life. The new beginning of something, right? Some of you guys might still need to pull back a little bit from some drama here. Okay. I want to say it like this, Leo. If you've detached yourself from a whole bunch of people, places, and things, but you're still, this could be even like getting caught up in like non-productive tarot reads, for instance, right? Like things that aren't actually like going to help to push you towards your growth, like things that are still old past karmic cycles that you've been out of for a long time, but you still keep sort of, you know, in the loop with that sort of shit. I want you to just try detaching from that for a little bit and seeing the wheel start to spin, right? Because some of you guys, you might still be, if you're still even hung up on listening to anything about any of that past stuff, there's something I'm getting, like there's something like there's this little, it's like a switch, right? Like the second that you just switch that off and stop paying attention to that, whatever this new thing is can come in, right? Because you can't mix your chaos with your peace, right? And that past timeline was chaos, right? So you can't be trying to intertwine those together right now. Whatever's trying to come in here is meant to be like peaceful, all right? So you need to cut, some of you guys need to still cut the drama out for this new beginning to kind of take place, all right? Yeah, so there's still some work that a couple of you guys maybe need to do, or maybe you need to focus on your work at the moment, right? And just let something unfold here. But again, it's going to be, you know, again, divine timing is going to be here at play too, right? Oh, too many. We'll take that one that flew out and pick the pile back up. All right, so yeah, discipline, a little bit of discipline for some of you guys here. Still, again, you need to tweak something here with the Emperor, right? So making sure you're maintaining control. Okay, what are you wanting to bring into this thing that you're trying to create? So if you are still kind of with that Five of Gabriel there, you know, caught up in a little bit of that chaos energy from the past, right? That needs to change quickly in order for this to come in. So, and I know for those of you guys, you know, like you've been working on things slow and steady and whatever, but you know, it is quite easy to get caught up in all the shit that's out here on this platform, and then start, you know, living in old energy with like revenge plots and all sorts going on in your head, right? But you can't afford to sit in that energy anymore, because, you know, again, we've got to open our hearts back up, you know, and bravely like move forward with this into something that's new and passionate, right? New, passionate, where you're confident, right? Again, you know, you've been hoping and wishing for something, but if you're still with the eight of Michael here, if you're still kind of trapped and bound in your head to old situations, you are going to create energetic blockages for this new energy to come in. So, you know, again, make that choice to change, right? Break free from that energy. Again, full moon, this is why these things are coming up right now. Yeah, this situation doesn't serve you anymore, Leo, okay? It's time to like cut this off, cut this out and move along from it, right? No more reliving, and, you know, attaching yourself to old timelines if you want the new timeline, okay? So it's about getting a perspective, right? New perspective on, and seeing things clearly that, you know, again, you can't have the new if you're still wanting to intertwine with the old shit. It just doesn't go hand in hand, right? So with the Four of Raphael, you know, seek out other possibilities. And those possibilities aren't sitting there in your Ten of Gabriel, your burdens, right? Or your past burdens. So it's time to, you know, be aware here as well. This card talks about being aware of your own emotions. So, again, use this energy, this full moon to really, you know, cleanse, right? Let it go, release it, write it out. Like I said, write it out, sing it out, dance it out, baby, because, you know, just like you're meant to be moving forward in love, somebody wants to come in to potentially love you too, okay? Yeah, new beginning is over here, all right? So, again, we've been seeing this energy coming out a lot for you guys when it comes to like new love situations, Leo. You know, again, lots of warmth, lots of understanding. This is a very healing connection for those of you guys that, you know, that's what you're manifesting, and it will be a challenge, Leo. Don't get me wrong. You know, it will be a challenge. You will have to continuously, you know, take action and be proactive when it comes to the situation, to make sure that, you know, again, like you're moving on from any past chaotic, you know, drama and nonsense, and really stepping into your happiness, right? So don't do yourselves a disjustice by, again, mixing in with the old shit, unless you're still actually dealing with a person, right? Unless you're still actually like going through it. But if you're still going through it, if you're not at the resolution point of, or, you know, at the justice side of your situations, then I would probably hold off getting into connections anyway, okay? Like if you still got ongoing court situations, battles, you know, you haven't finished divorces yet, you know, it's messy. Don't go bringing people into that, okay? Because you're not going to find your divine union or your divine partnership in and amongst the mess, right? The idea is to get out of the mess, establish yourself, build your peace, and then find your person, right? That's what's going to happen, so that both of you are able to maintain, right, the same balance, peace, and harmony together here, right? Again, lots of passion between you and whoever this individual are, okay? It's going to be very inspiring, or this connection has the potential to be quite inspiring. So if that's the level you want to get to, Leo, you know, again, you've got to start taking action, right? Making changes, and it starts now, right? It starts with, like, tonight, tomorrow night, making use of that energy that we've got, right? These sudden changes. So yeah, again, there's a better course of action that's available for you guys, but you got to take it. You got to grab these opportunities when we've got them. Okay, with the 8 of Raphael here, you know, again, this is a spiritual quest some of you guys are being asked to go on. That is, and absolutely, it's going to change your life, right? These, even if it seems like such a minute and a tiny little step and a tiny little thing, you'd be surprised how sometimes the smallest fucking changes, Leo, and it changes the game completely, right? One small thing, one small mindset change can literally change the whole game so fucking quickly. So don't underestimate the small things either. There's also balance coming in here, or there's going to be very reciprocal energy that you potentially could end up with, okay? But again, like I said, you still need to, for some of you guys, clear out that past energy before you go, you know, again, like if you're still caught up in messiness and still caught up in the chaos of, you know, readings and blah, blah, blah. No, don't go bringing shit. Don't go bringing people into that shit, right? Sort yourself out first. You want to show up your best. Remember, you're going to get a match, Leo. All right. So wherever you're at, that's what you're going to get. So don't sell yourself short here by, you know, underdoing it. Make sure you go above and beyond here for yourself, right? It's not for anybody else but yourself, okay? Because you want the best. So stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power here, Leo, right? This is about, again, being truthful, being clear with yourself, right? And this could be a bit of a challenge for some of you guys, but I feel like for a lot of you, this could be like that last kind of challenge before that part of your life really starts unfolding, all right? All right, Leo, that's what we got for that. Let's have a look now at... Let's have a look at your 10th house. Let's have a look at your career, public image, legacy, what's going on in there for Leos. Let's just need to move the deck off there. Where is it? Where are you? Oh, come on now. Yeah, almost all the way at the back of the deck that I was just looking for. Oh God, that's so heavy. All right. How are you, Ralph? Driving, but listening. Don't text and drive, Ralph. Don't text and drive, okay? All right, Leo. 10th house. Let's have a look. What's going on in Leo's 10th house with their career? Okay. So something could start moving quite quickly here. There could be, again, like some sort of movement that's taking place here within your career. Some of you guys might need to, or you may be traveling for work. You may have a bit of a distance or a longer distance that you're going to have to go for work. Some of you guys may also have some sort of career in transportation. Again, take what resonates with that. There will be expansion when it comes to your finances. Again, there's a lot of fast-moving energy up here for you guys, especially, like I said, we talked about, you know, Jupiter moving into Leo and how that's going to impact. So, again, there's some sort of solid foundation that's being set here from the work that you've been doing, all right? So this also could be a good time, Leo, to start making some sort of investments here, right? Or moving forward with some type of investing. This could be like, I'm saying like as well, like in yourself, right? This could be in education, in expanding, right? Jupiter is tied to our 9th house, which is also higher learning. So again, like you might need to invest more in learning something as well if you're trying to expand in your career, gain some sort of new skills. Yeah, some of you guys as well could have a lot more backs come out. I've just picked up that other deck. You could have a lot more responsibility coming up when it comes to work. Make sure that you're not weighing yourself down too much either, Leo. Okay, don't take on more than you should or that you more than you can. Man, retrograde has been killing me since pre-shadow. 369, damn she fine. 369 sitting on my screen right now. So, ooh, we got the Ace of Swords here. I'm actually using Italian playing cards now as well. So I picked these up a couple of weeks ago when I went to go get some nice bread to go with my soup, and I decided to pick up a deck of Italian playing cards. Now they're so much smaller than, like, they're so much smaller than what I remember them. I don't remember them being this size. Like, I remember them being a lot bigger when I played when I was in high school growing up. But anyway, I thought I'd get a pack and we could use these as part of the reading. So we got the Ace of Swords coming out. Again, some sort of breakthrough here. You could be having some sort of new ideas, or there could be some sort of new ideas that you're forming when it comes to your career. Okay. Could be a new contract here as well. You could be signing something, signing a new contract. Yeah, we got the, yeah, we've definitely got, I like that energy. So there could be, again, some sort of happy news that's coming in here when it comes to your business. We've got the Page of Cups and the, what we'll be calling the King of Pentacles, right? So there could be, again, some sort of good news that's coming in about your business for those of you guys that are in business, or if you've maybe even applied for something, again, it could be good news that thank you. I just looked at the chart, like, thank you, Philip. You could be, again, like signing a new contract, a new work contract, new business contract, something of that nature. And again, this could be some happy news that's kind of coming in here. This could also be a work collaboration here with that Three of Pentacles coming out, or you could be making some sort of new plans here to collaborate with somebody with that Two of Wands, okay? Anything else here that we need to see for Leo for their 10th house, Spirit, please, and thank you. So take that. All right, I'm taking it. Yeah, Six of Swords, baby. Transition, right? So again, some of you guys could be traveling when it comes to work. We did see that come out in the first oracle as well. So, or your job is going to involve a lot of movement, a lot of travel, okay? But there's also, like, again, things calming down, okay, coming to a place of peace here, stability as well, right? So I love that energy for you guys, Leo. Again, for those of you guys that have been working hard, man, you absolutely deserve this, all right? Absolutely. All right, what else? All right, let's have a look at, all right. Leo, do you want me to do your 12th house? This is your house of secrets. Do we need to go into the house of secrets, or are we satisfied just, you know, not going into anything that's, again, because if we dive into the house of secrets, we never know where we're going to end up. We don't know which side of the secret side we're going to end up, the good side or the ugly side, right? So you let me know in the comments, guys, if you would like me to do the 12th house. Otherwise, I may just open the floor up for maybe if you guys want to do some I'll do some one card pulls, all right? If you've got any questions, or if you've got a question you want to pop in there, and I can do a one card pull for you guys for my, you don't have to be a Leo, right? You can just be here, right? We just thought we might as well do that if you know, while we're here. It's like, how long have we been here? 48 minutes. Yeah, we still got some time. So let me know if you guys want me to do the 12th house, or if you guys want to no 12 for you. Yeah, I'm a no on the 12th house as well today, guys. Like, to be honest, you know, intuition's like pretty high at the moment. Mentally, I'm feeling really good, you know. Very, very focused, very determined, feeling quite driven. Like, I've got a lot of energy the past couple of days. So I'm going to roll with that, right? And just move forward where I know I should be, and not worry about, you know. Plus, I don't mind some surprises from time to time too, you know. Sometimes it's all right having a bit of mystery in life, you know. It's okay not having to know everything. You know, you don't, why would you want to know every fine detail that is up ahead, right? It leaves no element of surprise, you know. Some of you guys are going to be receiving what truly matters to you guys as well, though, right? That's one thing that you probably don't see coming. Well-being, good connections, support, feeling welcome, right? When you find your tribe, right, that you vibe with, man, you don't feel like a stranger no more, you know? You feel at home with your tribe. Because that's what family is all about, right? Feeling at home. All right, well, no one wants to do, we haven't said anyone, no one said yet, let's do 12. So, I'm going to open up for questions. If you guys want a read, let me know, put a question in the chats below, and I shall oblige. I shall oblige. All right, I was just checking, I did get rid of those. How are you, Venus? What have you been doing? Obviously making a lot of Pomeranian video shorts, I see, right? I'm like, I swear I'm obsessed with your dog. I'm obsessed with your dog. You're good? Good. And thank you also for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. I need a pen. That's what I need. God, lots of viewers. Nobody wants to read. We're just going to sit here. There could be people that are still like catching up as well, right? Watching the stuff before. Should I take a painting class or just start painting? Venus, come on, babes. Spirit, I like, come on now. What do you mean? You know the answer. Me just saying that, you already know the answer. Need I say any more? Like, need I say any more? Just do it. What do you mean? We don't need a class. You don't need a class to learn how to express yourself artistically. You thought I needed a laugh. I like that. 144 on my screen, baby. If you know. If you know, you know. Also seeing 432, right? I was like, relax, don't do it. Do it. Just do it. Go do it. Do the painting. Do the painting. You don't need a class, right? You don't need a class. Unless there's something specific that you feel like you need to learn, right? But otherwise, just go create, right? I mean, if you're a Leo North Node, how the fuck do you think you're going to start doing shit the way that people are telling you to anyway? Are you sure? Leo doesn't follow, right? Leo leads, baby. So as a Leo North Node, man, you decide how you're going to paint, how you want to paint. Sonny, how are you? What's going on with you, Ralph? I know what's going on with you, Ralph. I don't need to know. Yeah, embrace the crown, baby. That's it. It's like, I don't need to know what's going on with you, Ralph. I know everything that's going on with you. 2222 on my screen. Oh, baby, baby. Number fucking 8 showing up, right? I swear, like, I can't say this. Can I say this? I don't know if I can say this. I might type this in the comments instead of saying this out loud, right? But every time I see 8, I've been saying too much up in here, Ralph, lately, man. I'm like, no way is YouTube gonna let me roam around out here freely, all right, with my mouth. Like, literally, and I see 888s like the past like 1 or 2 weeks, man. Like, I'm like, it's been blowing my mind. I'm like, okay, Spirit, like, you know, and I'm like, I'm trying to be really good with my money. I'm trying to be like, I'm trying to be a good girl, right? I want this money, baby. Like, I want this fucking abundance. So I'm trying my best to like be really, really disciplined, be a good fucking girl, and not delay my shit here, right? So, I'm just like, but every time I see it, she gets all like, oof. Yeah, that's what it's about. I can't help it, guys. I'm a life path 8 and a Leo, right? So, it's my birthright, baby. I'm an 8 energy. I'm all about those 8s. Give it to me. Give it. It's mine. It's mine. And the thing is like you got to know that you're worth it too, Leo, right? Like you got to know that you're fucking worth that shit. Any of you guys, right? When you're seeing 8s, man, you got to know that you're worth it. You've worked hard for it. So make sure you're good with receiving it. Make sure you've healed any of that shit when it comes to like receiving. Otherwise, you're not going to take it, right? You seen it this morning too. Like I see it like 5-6 times. Like just sometimes on the way to dropping my kids to school and coming back home, just that trip there and back, I'll see it like five or so times, and then same in the afternoons. But yeah, like there's a few things that we don't realize, like when we get to certain stages, like there'll still be like certain little things that are still like actually blocking things from coming in, and it could just be like something that's still sitting in our subconscious mind, like an inability to receive, right? You're happy to work hard and you know your value, right? But you find it hard to actually receive that value. 222444. All right. Yeah, I've been seeing a fair bit of 4s and 2s as well. Not so much out and about, more so when I'm here. I mean, 122 for me shows up like at least 15 times a day, every day for the past like 4 or 5 months. I've been seeing 122. And I remember asking Spirit once, I'm like, is this my confirmation number? And they showed me 122 again. And I'm like, okay. So for some reason, 122, which is also the number 5, constantly shows up everywhere, like as a confirmation for me when I'm like thinking about certain things or working on certain things and I'll see it, or if I'm channeling messages for people. 1881. Well, there you go. Lots of 8s in there. Your car is, yeah, wow. Look out. I love when those kind of synchronicities on the car happen. Did you take a photo, Ralph? Have you taken a photo? Like, do you know how many random fucking screenshots of like angel numbers on my phone and synchronicities? Like, the time, like let's just say I'll be in the YouTube For You page, right? And there'll be a timestamp on someone's video, the time on, because I've got 24-hour time on my phone, the time on the top of my phone bar and like the battery percentage are all like it'll be like 17% battery, and someone's video is like 17 minutes and 17 seconds. You know what I mean? Shit like that, like where it's like fucking all over and you're just like, what the fuck, man? Like, how could you can't ignore shit like that when you get like so many synchronicities. But it happens all the time where as well the minutes of the hour also align with my battery percentage. So it could be like 7:51 a.m. but like my battery's at 51% as well. Like when I get 51. It's so weird how that always happens on my phone. Numbers and patterns everywhere. Yeah. You were driving, but you saw it. Well, no photo, right? Didn't happen. No photo, it didn't happen. Sorry. There's no proof, Ralph. 17% battery, Virgo's nightmare. Well, maybe yours. Not all Virgos are, not all Virgos are as attached to their devices. No. I would think Virgo's biggest nightmare would be a messy wardrobe. As a male, I'm sure a messy wardrobe would be a big nightmare for you, wouldn't it, Ralph? Mind you, I went shopping yesterday, do my groceries, and I sat down and had a coffee, and a smoothie, and I was sitting across from Ralph's doppelganger, and I didn't know whether I should take a photo of Ralph's doppelganger and send it to Ralph, or whether I should show this guy, the doppelganger, a photo of Ralph. And I was just like, how about you don't do anything, just sit and drink your fucking coffee, have your smoothie, and mind your fucking business, Carrie, right? Like, yeah, I know, messy room would kill you, wouldn't it, Ralph? I'd say Ralph's wardrobe is far more pedantic than mine is. He's far more pedantic with his wardrobe than mine is. Mine's somewhat color coordinated. I mean, Legs did point out last night, he's like, you certainly have all your black together, don't you? Like, all my black tops are light fucking, but there's a fuck ton of them, right? Like, I've got a lot of black tops. And he's like, don't you find it hard to decide? I'm like, no, I can tell by the fabrics of, like, you know, the textures of the fabrics of what top it is, you know? I should have showed him the picture of you, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I did, and I sent Ralph a voice message. I'm like, actually, Ralph, no, but you're way better looking. You know, I was clowning yesterday. I was clowning. Hi. All right. Did anybody else want to jump on the list? I haven't even got a list, man. I don't even have a list going. Did anybody want to get a read? I am open for one card, one question reads. One question reads. I don't even know what I'm saying. Just ask if you want something, okay? If you need something, just ask. I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to give it to you, but, you know, hey, it's worth asking at least, right? It's worth asking at least. T-shirts light to dark. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and I've got, like, sections, like, I've got, you know, like, my nice, you know, strappy tops, and then I've got like my more like, you know, with sleeve tops, and then I've got my long sleeve tops, and I've got like my shirts, then I've got like my crop jumpers, my long sleeve jumpers, and then in another wardrobe I've got like, you know, all my dresses, from my skirts, my dresses from short to long, and then all my cardies, jackets, and that shit in the other wardrobe. So my whole room is like chockers full of way too many clothes, by the way. Way too much. Like, I hoard too. I need to know what's up for you this weekend. If I said what came to my mind just then, my mother would spiritually slap the shit out of me, Ralph. I was going to say, what's up for the weekend? Oh, Ralph. Homie, are you trying to get me in trouble with the conversation here? You know what's up. You know what's up. All right. You what specifically about the weekend we're talking about, homie? Because I know we're not talking about a body part. Oh, shit. All right, let's have a look. Ralph's weekend. Where are you? Wait, you're going there? Should you gamble at the casino? All right, we can ask that. Should you gamble at the casino? Shit, we might go like this for that. Hold up. Hold up. That's an easy yes or no. Should he gamble at the casino? Here I am rolling the dice for you, baby. Right, let's roll the dice. If you are, get out before you lose anything. Like, if you get to a point where you're about to break even, and 144, I've also got 48. Yeah, just be careful. Just be careful. Don't go too far. You know what I mean? Yeah, again, don't go too far. I want to say it like this. Stop just before you really want to. I feel like one more play, one more roll, one more round, one more hand, and then you might end up not being so happy. All right? Yeah. You don't want to end up like, you don't want to end up, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yes. Don't go getting greedy. Don't go getting greedy. Otherwise, yeah, you'll push it maybe a little bit too far, and then you'll lose, and you won't be happy. But we know what else is up, right? We know what else is up. You know, I don't know. I think this is a little bit dangerous, Ralph. That, you know, she's moved to Vegas. You know, I'm just not sure. Ralph's like, I just want to be out there, right? Spinning the wheel, right? The roulette wheel. Yeah, I want to be high roller, big daddy. Don't you, Ralph? Spirit's just like, just don't be foolish, don't be reckless, right? When it comes to, you know, overdos, and you should be fine. Just to, just to pay for your gas, that's right. So you are driving, you're going to drive, obviously. Obviously, you said that. It was only 4 hours. You love roulette. Well, just, you know, is that what you plan to play? See me, I think if it were me, I'd definitely be playing poker. Poker or blackjack. Driving, yeah. Wait, are you still driving now? Because if you fucking are, I'm going to get really upset. If you are, please stop. Please stop. All right, if anybody else would like to grab a... Oh, yep, Venus, I've just seen yours. Is there anything you're not seeing at this time? Is there anything you're not seeing at this time? I just got... Don't question that because of what you're seeing. I don't know what that means. Spirit just said, don't question that because of what you're seeing. So I don't know what you're seeing. There could be something that you're seeing that's making you think that you're not seeing something. Does that make sense? Did I say that in English? I did speak English. I was like, did it make English sense? You haven't packed. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, darling. Appreciate that. You love the dice. Okay, cool. You're leaving in the morning. All right, good. What's she? What is she? No, it's your... Yeah, you're just letting... Don't let that fool you, babes. Do not let that fool you. The devil, right? So yeah, no, you're not. You're not. You're just you think that you're not missing anything. You're not seeing anything. You're not seeing anything. I don't know how many times I just say not right for it to sound right in my head, but no, you're not missing anything. It's just that something's making you think, right? Something's making you think it, right? So yeah, don't trip. Don't trip. I was just like, yeah, no, like look at that, like fucking that light beam, right? Just like you're seeing quite fine, right? You're getting the message with the 8 of Wands. You're getting the message. So that's just and that message that you're getting is it's the work of, yeah. So no, you're not missing anything, babes. Somebody could be doing some sort of ooh. Cleanse your energy more, babe. Cleanse your energy more. Somebody's doing some sort of, somebody could be doing a little bit of like manipulation, some mental magic too, right? Something like that, right? But somebody's playing around with some sort of energy around you. This could be somebody that's watched you online too, or somebody that watches you online. Yeah, somebody that watches you when you work, babe. Okay, so, I don't know who that is, right? But there's someone, who is this person? Who's this person? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So, could be an earth sign. Could be somebody that's got some Virgo in their chart. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well, somewhere in their chart maybe. This is somebody who's like insecure. There's somebody who depends on others for maybe resources, things like that. Is your sister. 7 of Swords. Your sister maybe has some issues towards you, maybe. But somebody's definitely got a problem with you. A bit of a problem with you. But it's about what you're doing for work or when you're working. Alright, so why? Why? because you're awakening. You're going through an awakening. Judgment, Seven of Cups in reverse. You're in alignment here. Six of Pentacles. You're in alignment to receive, right? To have reciprocal energy, to have, you know, balance here. There could be an energy as well, though, Venus, somebody wanting you to be anxious about what you're doing when it comes to work and business. All right, so don't back down from that. Don't back down from it. But there's nothing other than that. There's nothing that you're not seeing. It's just this energy, right? That's being, I say like being projected. But it's when they're watching or somebody's watching what you're doing. You know, like they're watching. So keep up, Seven of Wands. Keep protection up. You know. Yeah. You're welcome, beautiful. You're welcome. All right. Corinne, let's have a look. Let's have a look. You want to know about love? We can do love if you want to know about love. But if you know, you're not at your stability and things like that, you're not at that point in life where, you know, you're solid with you and you've got everything that you're kind of like trying to do started, then, you know, you might not be ready for love, right? But if you think that you're ready for that and that's the path you want to go down, we can look at it for sure. Let's do finances. All right, let's do finances. Let's get the money deck out. All right, let's get that out. Let's also, all right, let's have a look over here too. Let's have a look. Your finances. So let's get some advice as well on, you know, because Spirit might have, again, they might have some advice on how you can increase, right? New ideas, things like that. Just give it a roll of the dice first to see what comes up here. Okay. Spirit said just say it. Make sure that before you do get into a connection that you're feeling comfortable with where your finances are at the time, right? There could be, I don't know whether maybe in the past you've thought, you know, you've had this hope that, oh, like, you know, the potential to have more abundance, like in a partnership or partnering up with somebody, like is the better idea or would be the path to go down for you. Spirit want you to be good with just you in what you're doing first. So that, I don't know if you've ever been or if you've ever experienced like being a little bit, you know, codependent, right? Like, or you've relied on other people maybe to some degree to kind of like help to balance things out in any way, shape or form, or to, you know, to help your increases. I'm not saying it in a way like you use people, right? I'm not getting that energy from you, but you might have a mindset that, oh, like two heads are better than one kind of thing. And sometimes we think that, and then we get into a relationship only to realize the other person's a lazy piece of shit who does nothing but deplete our fucking resources, right? So Spirit want to make sure that you've got a grip here. You're able to manage your own finances and things like that. You've had people rely on you. Good, yeah. Then be careful as well with getting into relationships with people that depend on you then, right? So I don't know if that's a bit of a habit, right? You end up with people that kind of need to step up or they need a leg up off of you. You'll need to be careful of that though if you haven't cleared that pattern, right? If you haven't made that shift when it comes to the way that you give to people, right? Then you might see yourself in similar relationships or in a similar relationship that you've experienced in the past, okay? So it could be where people are maybe, I don't know, seeking comfort or you may experience people wanting to, if you are financially independent and set, you may find people trying to seek comfort in your financial independence. All right. So just be mindful of why people are wanting to maybe invest in you anyway, if you are getting out and about and trying to put yourself out there with love. Somehow the dice, ever since I put them back down on the table, have rolled right into, we've got the 7th coming out now, right? 7th house is partnerships, relationships, and marriage with Capricorn, right? Which is all about, you know, discipline and ambition, determination, right? Capricorn's an earth sign, as I like to call them, fuck bitches get money sign, right? So just be careful that people aren't trying to like work their way into some sort of comfort here when it comes to your finances and your stability, right? Yeah, so anyone that hasn't like had their own success or had their own accomplishments, right? You want to avoid energies that are like that. But let's have a look a little bit more deeply into yours particularly. How the dice just flipped then again, right? I swear, like every time I look down, these dice have changed. So there could be something changing here. All right. We've definitely got something. I don't know if... I don't know if you're working on something creative at the moment, or there's something here. There's something here though that Jupiter with Leo in your 9th. This could also, again, there could be some sort of like positive expansion here. I don't know. You could be doing something, or there could be something that. Oh, might be in the distance, up ahead, right? Let's have a look. Give me, as I said, that the Empress, right? So I'm not sure what you're doing right now, but whatever you're doing, whatever you're nurturing, there could be some sort of growth here that's coming up, okay? Finances. Just be careful, like don't, it could be 2 messages, right? One of 2 things. Be careful what risks you're taking. Okay, if something's like a high risk endeavor, or you know it's too high risk, don't make any foolish or sudden moves on that. But you might also want to look at, are you hesitating to take action on anything, or is there anything that you're kind of holding yourself back on that you feel like if you went that direction you might end up regretting, right? So there could be, if you've got any ideas here that you haven't already put into play, it might be time to actually like take that leap of faith towards whatever those are, right? Yeah, there's a decision that you need to make here about something. What's the decision that I need to make? You need to look at what's not working right now, what's out of balance, right? So you're working a side hustle. Okay, awesome. Okay, well, don't hesitate with it, right? So yeah, that's you know, it's like, you're not, I want to say like this, don't think that you're going to regret it, right? It would be foolish to think that you would regret doing that, okay? What's that going to bring? Let's have a look. What's that going to bring? Well, 9 of Pentacles is sitting on the bottom of the deck, so, you know, it's going to help add to your overall success. What's that going to bring, though, for... I'm going to say that's going to, you know, yeah. It's going to, like, what you don't see about that path, right, is that how much you're going to be able to release here, how much you're going to be able to let go of. We've got the Moon, the Devil in reverse, 9 of Cups, right? Like, you right now, you can't see how happy that path would make you. But I'm telling you, take that leap of faith, right? Don't sit on it forever. Again, we've got that 9 of Pentacles wanting to show up there. It's going to have success, okay? Page of Pentacles, plant that seed, right? Make that decision with the 2 of Wands to plant that seed, okay? Slow and steady with the Knight of Pentacles, and you will get there, okay? All right, anything else we need to see? Yeah, let me grab my Oracle deck over here. It's been a hot minute, baby. It's been a hot minute since I grabbed my deck. All right, let's get you an Oracle card from here as well. That was such a shit shuffle. I don't know why I use 2 decks. Like it's a lot of cards, you know. And they're not like they're pretty thick, these cards, so they're not like so easy to shuffle. All All right, let's have a little look. See, grab you one oracle card. Final message for you. Oh, Spirit's like 2. Psychic, and we've got confidence, intelligence. You got to be confident about your gifts, your abilities, all right? So you need to trust your intuition. You can also keep working on training it if you need to, right? But you've got wisdom here to tap into. Okay, Athena energy. You're on the right track, and Spirit want you to move forward in your intended direction. That's what this card says, right? So that's what I got for you. Now, for those of you guys that like the Oracle deck, this is my Oracle deck. You can get it on my Shopify. The link to my Shopify is in the comments. You can also find the link for it on the home, my main homepage thing on YouTube. I've also got some of my candles up there, and some of my jewelry is up there as well, guys. So feel free to check that out if anybody is interested. You can also, if you guys are looking to book a personal private reading, you can do that through email, which again is also in the comment section. It'll be in the description section of this video too. So yeah. Bella, how are you? Long time no see. Marco, how are you? Who else we got? What else we got? What's going on? Hey she game. Are we speaking English, homie? I don't know if that's English. You just been busy as fuck. That's good. As long as you're good though. Busy's not bad. Business, baby, you know, business. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. All right, what time are we at? What is the time, Mr. Wolf? Brandy, how are you, beautiful? What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Right, I've been fucking saying that a lot lately. Man, there was me this morning, right? Me and Legs were laying in bed, and I was like looking up at the ceiling, and I'm like seeing this like shadow on the ceiling, and it looked like I was getting like there was like a werewolf in the full moon. There was a snake. There was an emu. There was like a fucking marsupial of some kind. Like there was all these animals and these shapes and things that I was making up on my ceiling. Anyway, I don't know where the fuck I was going with that, but yeah. Yeah, like cool story, bro. Are we at the point of like she needs to get off the internet now? Still playing Warzone? Nah, I haven't had time. I actually just updated it last night. I thought maybe I might play tonight with my friend Rach, but other than that, no, man, I'm busy. I got other shit to focus on, so negative. The Ever's been heavy during this full moon. Yeah, it has been heavy. I don't know. I've had a lot of energy. I've been feeling good the past couple of days, right? I've had, you know, I don't know. I'm just in my element right now, so I'm feeling good, right? I'm not paying attention to fucking the heavy energies. I'm just paying attention to how fucking awesome and peaceful and wonderful things are in around my life right now. So it's changed a lot, has it? Yeah, I haven't checked it out, Bella. I'll have a look maybe tonight. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Like I said, I did set the PS to update last night. I downloaded it on my PC too, but I haven't updated it here yet. And to be honest, I don't really want to play keyboard and mouse, so I need to get a controller for if I'm going to use on PC. But I'm just not that dedicated to it. Like, you know, I've got lots of other things that have been taking up time lately. So, not taking up time, just other shit I want to. I have to rephrase that. Other shit I want to give my time to. That's what I had to say. You know, be prepared. Be prepared for the sweats. Well, I don't know. Last time me and Rach were playing, like me and her, I don't know. I think we annoyed some people with our chatter because we just get. I don't know. It's pretty hard to imagine that we're both like mums of, you know, we're both mums and in our 40s with the way that we carry on when we're on there. We sound like feral teenage boys at best, right? With just vulgar and vile language that no 40-year-old mother should really be saying, except for on Warzone. You get what I mean? Yeah, there's only one appropriate space to say sort of shit. You know, that's our space. But yeah, everyone kind of buzzes out and trips out after. They're like, what do you mean? Like, we're like, yeah, we're like 40-year-old mums. Like, You know, while they're telling us that we're like junkies in our parents' basement, we're like, no, the basement's ours, babes. We own the basement. We don't live in it. We own it. So yeah, I don't know. She still plays a bit of game, like my friend Rach she lives in Sydney, but she still plays a bit, but that's her unwind. Whereas yeah, I've got other stuff that I unwind with. I've got other activities and hobbies and interests. You use it for stress relief. Well, that's it. You know, that's it. You can't just walk around just shivving people in the kidneys, right? I mean, you could. It's just, you know, might not go so well. Yes, legs, Venus. Well, you know, look, that's what that's what Ralph decided. Is that what Ralph decided to call him? I think that's what Ralph decided to call him. All right, let's have a look. I I just, me being me, right? Whoever, I'm gonna start like this. Whoever asked this question, hello, will I get a job soon, right? Like, just natural, immature Kerry just wants to call you tit. And then just like titty, no. I've been on the internet too long, right? Clearly it's at cutoff time. 555. Something will change. Something will change. If you haven't made the effort though, nothing will change. I mean, will you get a job? Have you applied for one? Let's start with a Q&A here, right? Will you get a job soon? Have you applied for one? What have you applied for? Do you have the qualifications to complete said job? Is there a lot of competition in the industry? Is it a high demand job? Is there very little of these jobs? You know, let's talk about this. We can talk this through. You know, soon. Do you want me to roll a dice and tell you months? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Do you want months, weeks, days, years? Right? Because we can roll a dice and get that. You know? Could be 1 week, could be 1 month, could be 1 day, could be 1 year. Thank you, Bella. Thank you. Appreciate it. I will. Thank you, darling. Have a good sleep. Look, it looks like, you know, you've got the energy for it. I don't know. Are you getting a bit impatient when it comes to getting this job? Are you starting to get a bit frustrated? Are we getting maybe a bit antsy, right? Wanting our stability, wanting to secure something. Are we pushing out of our comfort zone? Will I get a job soon? All right, Brandy, Brandy, do you have a question? No, Brandy, don't. I don't want to read that energy today, please. I love you, girl, but no, don't put me through it. Don't put me through it. Let's keep the energy fucking a bit more high vibes. Let's keep our intentions high vibing. Let's not retrograde with the best of them, right? You know? Let's not retrograde with the best of them. I don't think that person's even here anymore. Or if they are, they're taking a long time to reply. I'm impatient. Come on, now I want answers. You're having peace? Fuck yeah, girl. Fuck yeah. I know, it's nice, isn't it? It's like, it's so weird sometimes though, like when you've had such like high octane fucking you know, you kind of get used to the cortisol like fucking spikes, right? Almost to the point where you miss them. You're like, should I just fuck some shit up or what? Like, do I just go out there and like ruffle my own feathers a little bit and just fuck some shit up, or do I just be like, oh, the piece is good, you know? Make sure though as well, like guys, for some of you guys as well, there was a conversation I was having. I think it might have been with Rachel. It was definitely over the past 2 days about sometimes we can also misinterpret complacency as peace, you know, and comfort as peace, right? So make sure it's peace, but it's still progress. You know, peace and progress is a good balance, right? But if it's starting to feel like complacency or comfortability, then you might need to shake things up a little bit, right? So just, you know, remember to be aware and know the difference when it happens for you, or when you're in that, you know, in that energy. It's going to definitely help you to, you know, the more aware you stay, then the more you can take action when you need to. I mean, for me, it was like I was starting to notice complacency, like just recently, and I was like, yeah, no, got to snap the fuck out of that, right? So, made a few decisions to make a few adjustments, and yeah, we're just gonna, you know, slowly chip away at those and make progress on them. What time is it actually? Oh, 2 o'clock. Okay. All right. Well, if nobody else in here would like to grab a read, I'm gonna jump off. Go. I don't know. Go be mum. Go do some shit. Go hang out with the kids. For a bit, and then we'll go for a walk a little bit later, go to the park, sit in nature. Spirit said go to my notebook and read you this last thing before we go. Interesting. Now, Leo, I don't often journal in my notebook that I do the daily jazzes in, right? Now, it's just funny that we talked about, you just brought up peace, and Spirit have guided me towards the last page. So I did some journaling, a couple of pages, right, whatever. I just needed to get something out. I went into nature and did some channeling and shit like that. So anyway, let's let me go to the last page. I'm at peace in my purpose. I'm at peace in my productivity. I'm at peace with my pace, right? So take what you will from that, guys, and I hope you all have an amazing rest of your night. For those of you guys where it's getting a bit late, have a good sleep. I hope you guys have an amazing sleep. Don't forget, you know, get your cleansing done tomorrow, get your moon rituals done, get into it, get it out, get it gone. And Leo, turn down for what? Turn down for fucking nothing, baby. Turn it up, right? Turn it the fuck up. I love you guys so much. If you're my side of the world, have an amazing Sunday. And I will potentially be off tomorrow morning. I might take tomorrow morning off, which will be tomorrow night for you guys over on the other side of the world. I might be guided to come. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, if I don't see you guys, you know, same time tomorrow, I'll see you guys same time day after or a little bit earlier. But I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for everything up in these chats today. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye for now.